for me. I hope you're having a good morning. I hope your day has started out wonderful. Spirit got me out of the bed and was like, get on here. We have a message for the collective today, okay? So we're here. Straight out of the bed. Archangel Michael, the ancestors of the highest, widest order. God, we ask that you ascend down into this present moment, giving us guidance and clearance, helping the collective heal, grow, and evolve. So whether you're on your way to work, or you're already at work, or you're getting ready for work, whatever you're doing today, there's an important message coming to you. I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards and then we'll get started. But the message I've gotten channeled to me today is one pertaining to honor your energy. You might be having an emotional release soon. It's because you've been on this inner journey. There's omens that you've been seeing that are allowing you to see that this is what's coming. There's this emotional release going in these oceans of emotions for you is going to allow you to really rid yourself of some type of stagnant energy in your body and in your emotions that's just been there for a long time, like a 10-year, 20-year cycle. It's about to bring you abundance once you remove this. You're letting something go. This is an energy that you've dealt with in your past lives before. The indigo children and crystal children popped out with peace. If you have children, you're teaching them to honor their energy as well. You're realizing your children are just as sensitive to things as you are. Peace comes with remembering that the energy of love, only love is real. I mean, all energy is real, but only love is the real vibration that takes you into that one conscious that allows you to vibe on a vibration of a receiving level as well. What you put in, you get out. Let's see. Angels, give me one more card out of this deck. You could be very claircognizant. It's the gift of the knowing. Pay attention to the moon cycles. They really affect your gifts and your abilities. They can be more enhanced when the moon is full. But you have been embarking on this healthy lifestyle. You've been eating healthy. You're getting adequate sleep. You're exercising regularly. Maybe you've been teaching your children to do the same. Because Archangel Metatron is coming in here telling you that he's helping you nurture and guide these indigo and crystal children. Maybe you're a teacher of them and you're helping them be courageous and stand up for their beliefs, okay? So if you've been working with kids, something in this message could be your message. On the bottom, it's like stay open-minded and learn from your mistakes. So maybe you're teaching your children to stay open-minded even in times where they're corrected, and to just learn from the mistakes. Don't be beat up by them. Yeah, accept struggles as a lesson, okay? If there's any type of toxic relationship in your life, I'm hearing as soon as you let that go, there's more for you. There's so much more for you out there. Yeah, this ending is merely just an illusion. It says death is just an illusion. So if you've recently lost somebody, I want you to know this death is merely an illusion. They've changed into one of your guides at this point. that them leaving this plane was just another way to help protect you. You could be their child. Know your truth, collective. Walk by your truth. Accept every lesson and struggle as God's way of crafting you into your truth, making you this more authentic, pure soul, because if everybody's struggles and lessons were all the same, then we would each resemble each other a whole lot. There wouldn't be very much individuality because we're crafted from our experiences and our lessons. That's what makes each individual vessel match its soul. But each soul has these lessons that come from lifetime to lifetime to lifetime to lifetime with us. And you know, we get to the end one day and then we have this big, how many lessons did you learn type of day? And did you accomplish what your soul set out to do while you were here? Have you been working on getting to your highest desire, your soul's potential? Because that's where we're headed. That's where you should be headed in this lifetime. I'm sure if you're on my channel, you're really getting to that point. You're here for your God-given mission. And that's just, it's because you're a chosen one though, collective. You're here to help raise the vibration of the earth, to help it heal, grow, and evolve. Because I mean, you'd have to be a little silly right now not to realize that everything is in need of healing, from the earth to the people, from all kinds of situations. Look at all the medical illnesses we're breaking out with from time to time. Look how many earthquakes and things like that are happening all over the world. Gaia is feeling it as well as the human vessels are feeling it. And it's time for us to get to raising the vibration on this planet to help heal, grow, and evolve, okay? And that's how we're going to do it. If we stay at a lower vibration, we're going to keep getting all of these lower type of vibrational energies in our worlds today. And we have to rise it above that so that we can change the way things are happening. Yeah, it brings balance. There's a tower moment coming. It's a sudden upheaval. It's destruction. It's a sudden change. There's a disaster coming. It's some type of confusion you could be going through in your life. It could be some type of natural disaster, but it's definitely a collapse of old ways. It's something that could be life-shattering, but it's shattering of false beliefs, and it's taking forward very soon. This could have been... It could be in 7 days, could be in 16, but you could have been going through this since July 16th. It could have been just a whole lot of stuff changing in your life since July. Shattering all of these false belief systems so that you can be on your proper path. You're becoming self-disciplined as well, and it's allowing you to triumph in your progress. See, you've got this foresight here. It's helping you move forward. And with the Four of Cups in reverse, you're seizing some type of opportunity. You're letting go of regret, and you're ending this stagnation with this motivation. And you've had a lack of joy, a lost opportunity in your life. Maybe when it came to travel or something. I'm seeing somebody who actually wanted to kind of travel in their life, and they felt like they kind of got held back, like their roots were planted a little too deep to continue forward. And that's changed things for them. It was a single-minded focus, though, that they didn't realize. So maybe things in your life are collapsing around these roots, letting you know that if that's your dream, that you have to go forward with it. Because maybe your divine mission, maybe you're a grid worker, maybe it's designed for you to go around and heal. Something like that I'm picking up on today. It's giving me tingles everywhere. This is how you're going to build your independent wealth. This message may not be for everybody, but you could definitely be this Queen of Wands type of energy. You could be the Queen of Wands who's going through a tower moment, flipping out here. You could have been going through one since July 16th. You could own a black cat. You could like sunflowers, but you have a good business sense and confidence with this foresight with this Chariot. You've seen something, it's taking you and moving you forward into balance, okay? You're transferring some type of money or profit that you've made soon. It was a financial decision, maybe with a partnership, but it has to do with this family life. It has to do with your home values, okay? You might have went inward, soul searching lately, okay? You went in for some spiritual enlightenment, some type of reflection. It was this inner guidance that you needed in solitude. You were put back so you could be prepped properly. Okay, you were looking for the deeper truth. Who was prepping you? God. Yeah, to look for the inner truth so you could be in the flow with that oneness. You're now moving forward with this Five of Cups coming out reversed with the Hermit here. You're definitely going inward and moving forward. You're healing. You're rejoining the world. And that comes underneath because you're seizing the opportunity. You answered the phone when Spirit called you. Spirit was like, ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring. And you're like, good morning, Spirit. And he's like, yes, I have a divine mission for you. And you're like, you do. Let me get my superhero suit on. Let's go. You're seizing the opportunity. You're going forward. You're taking off like Wonder Woman. You're like, da, da, da. I don't even care. It's your self-confidence that's being built right now. You're realizing that everybody has value. So if you're this Queen of Wands, you could be a fire sign. You could be a Leo. You could be a Aries or a Sagittarius, but I'm seeing a lot of heavy Leo. You're learning how to express your children. Children are very important here. You're teaching children how to express their feelings, as well as so are you. It's something about being able to express thy own self with peace. Yeah, you're teaching people how to let go of their own ego. Look, there's not even that many people staying in here with me today, but that's because not many people can elevate to this type of level of their true divine purpose. This message is not for everybody, so if this is your message, hit that thumbs up and give me that confirmation, okay? Because you're this good, helpful friend here, a loyal person who's been working with children, whether they're yours or not. You're helping them invest into their emotions. You're helping them let go, and other people let go of their ego, which they don't have to be children or actual child to be an indigo child. You could be a little more grown now, but you're making each day count. And your beliefs are right for you because you went through this giant tower moment maybe since July 16th. Like I said, you've been releasing this toxic relationship. You've been trying to get it out of your life. You're like, oh my gosh, how many spiritual baths do I have to take? How many times do I have to tell you to get out of here? It could even be your old self. You're like, I'm just done with this part of this life. I'm no longer looking back. That's the old days. That's the old me. I shedded that skin like yesterday ago. And you're learning to appreciate your talents too as well. Alike attracts alike. So what you send out, you're bringing back, collective. Yes, you're being of service. I'm really picking up on somebody who's being of service to their divine energy. Love is your energy. You have an attitude of gratitude. All right, so this could be the situation that you're you've been living in. You know that kindness counts, but you're going to know if this is your situation. I've told you enough details about you. Now let's get into the message for you. I wanted you to be able to connect in really well today so that if you would know if it was your message. I don't want you out here wondering if it's your message. You need to go inside thy own self and find out. You need to pray about it. You need to ask, is this my message? Because not every fire sign reading, if you're a fire sign, is going to pertain to you. Not every water sign reading is going to pertain to you. Not every divine feminine message is going to be about you. There's so many people out here watching. How could you expect your energy to be that biggest energy on the board that everybody's talking about you every time? They must have nothing to do if that's what they're doing, and they're not authentic anyways. That's somebody who's making messages up to get your attention, basically. Yeah, ask your guidance so you know how it suits you, how it fits in your life. That way you're not led astray, collected. And then when you do come across the people who are ordained to read for you, to do this type of work, you're not judging them thinking that they're trying to mislead you because somebody has in the past. Check in with thy own self. Know thy own self. Walk by thy own truth. Okay? The moon cycle is going to be very important for you, crescent moon I'm hearing, as well as the full moon. You might get an idea under this next crescent moon that might be the rocket that you needed to take you all the way to the moon. That could be, if you're working on some type of career idea, that could come in then. But it's new advanced rapid training that you're about to go through. I'm picking up on somebody who's about to go back to school for just a little bit longer. There's something else you need or you would like to learn before you just step into that big picture, to that big game. Yeah, it's you're no longer allowing memories or past conditions to define you. And so there's something you're wanting to go learn about. Maybe it's about emotional issues. Maybe you're you're learning about past conditionings falling away and you're teaching other people or children as well. Maybe you're going back to school to work with children. But you're belonging to your own dream because you're creating your own reality. You're doing things the right way. And that's because you want these impossible things. That's your divine purpose here. That's what people said was impossible. They said you could never do it. They said you would never do it. There's no way that person's going to be able to do that or make that. And you know what? All in the golden afternoon, either you have gotten this download, this information because you're claircognisis. Anyways, we've seen it in the beginning of this reading, so you already know things. You already have this intuition. You already have these little nudges. You might not be completely certain about them, but if you pay attention, you're going to start to notice more times than not. You're right. And so look into the clairs. You could score high across the board of clairs. Claircognisis, clairsentient, clairaudient. There's lots of different ones, and you could score high in the board. Know thyself. Walk by thy truth. If you know what your gifts and your talents are, it will help you out in life. It will help carry you forward. I promise you that. Yeah, I'm definitely speaking to a feminine energy today. I'm speaking to a feminine energy who allows some conditionings from her past to fall away. And because of that, you're forgiving everybody involved, especially yourself. You're definitely going through an emotional release because of a struggle, some type of struggle. But this struggle, this emotional release, look, you done been sitting over here boo-hooing so much, you done gave this fish a river. This fish done got in this river and decided he could swim in it. He's like, you know what, matter of fact, at least this river ain't cold. Who cries cold tears? He's like, I can get through here. I know how to do this. This is my energy. I'm going to honor it. I'm going to keep going up because I've already been so far down. The only way to go is up. So this fish started swimming. He's like, hey, I know what my compass is. I know where I'm going. I know what I have to do. I have to honor what's inside of me, what makes me different than you. And he's like, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. I'm going all the way from the roots all the way to the top. He was like, this is because this is ultimate possibilities for me. You could have started this in 2019, deciding that, you know what, there was no way you would ever go down. The current actually was pushing you forward because it was just always so many tears, so many emotions, so many conditionings, going through this ocean of emotion. You done turned that river to an ocean and created these ultimate possibilities, okay? It was divine timing. It's something about this reunion of souls, a reunion of your soul. Because with all those conditions you had on you, kind of had all these locks. You know, you're a big giant door for your soul to come back in, to connect back in with, you know, because we have our higher selves up here, and that's our soul, and it needs to connect in with us. Sometimes our human vessels can kind of stray away a little bit. Well, you've got this doorway over here, and you've got all these conditions, and somebody's went around with these keys, locking it in. Like, you really think this is the way you are. You think this is the way things have to be. This is exactly la, 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 blah. That's how I feel about that. So somebody gave you the key. They're like, I've got a universal key. Let me tell you about all these conditions. None of that matters. None of that matters at all. They unlocked your soul. They unlocked your mind. They were helping you unlock all that to get back into this vessel so you could complete this divine mission, okay? I had a card that wasn't even in the deck just laying over here. It's because you've been grounding down that you're able to do this, though. You gathered that wisdom you needed. You planted the seeds. You gave it sunlight. You gave it water. And now you've got this great cosmic connection, okay? I want to see something. What's this tower? What is this tower moment? What is that tower? That tower is some life-shattering beliefs so you can walk away into a new opportunity. So something's shattering for something new to start. Like I said, you've been seeing omens and stuff like that. Again, the number 711 is out here. I keep seeing that number today. Things change when you see that. But I also see 111 here. You could be 36. You could be 32 years old. Show me more about this tower. With the 2 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, somebody's making progress on a decision to go forward. It's a discovery. Somebody's like, I keep seeing this foresight of these travel plans. Somebody's really wanting to travel, okay? It's truthful. They're truthful. It could be this King of Swords. But they're reliable. They have this mental clarity about something. What's this mental clarity this King of Swords has when it pertains to this tower? The mental clarity he has is about some inspired action. It's movement and fearless. So whatever it is making him. It's a financial opportunity that's pushing and moving him forward. That's what he sees. That's what this tower's doing. He's like, hey, I've really gained some ambition. Some skills have been developed. I've really been reflecting on this situation. So maybe a King of Swords. We have a King of Swords and a Queen of Wands on the board. Maybe somebody is going to be coming to this Queen of Wands after all these past conditionings have fell away. Maybe you helped their mind out. Maybe you helped teach them something. They're coming with you with a new opportunity. It's a new job. It's also wish fulfillment, baby. It's 9 of Cups. And this tower's bringing it in. I told you it's life-shattering type of tower, but it doesn't have to always be so bad. This is coming in to shatter old beliefs, old ways. Somebody was discontent in their life. They felt a little bored. So they reevaluated something. They went inside thyself. They started honoring their own self. They started seeing this familiarity, these happy memories. They started reminiscing and they started remembering who they were before all these conditions were put in here. And there's a lot of water on the board. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces coming out. A lot of water energy. It's because of this emotional release here. It doesn't necessarily have to pertain to any signs. The signs are irrelevant. I only say them in case they ring a bell to you and your situation. You refuse something in your life, collective, or this King of Swords refused something in their life that was supposed to be, that was dishonest and betrayed them. And somebody thought they were getting away with something. Yeah, this devil energy and this 7 of Swords with this 4 of Cups. You really rejected this new Like you made a break for it when it came to this devil. You're like, whoop, no. It's toxicity, it's codependent. And you're like, I'm not taking any temptation from this destructive behavior. Even if it was your shadow self, yeah, and it gave you a little bit of stress, or it's giving you a little bit of stress. Maybe this is how the tower is going to start for you. Yeah. With the Knight of Cups here, it's going to start like that, but don't worry. Follow your heart, collective, because following your heart is going to get you a new proposal of work. Look. And then you have this King of Wands popping out. That's because you're a natural leader. So I've got this King and Queen of Wands on the board here. That's because, collective, you're balanced now. Your past conditionings have fell away. But here's the craziest thing. They are looking at each other. When I told you, when you completely walk away from some type of toxic relationship, collective, it's like this. Here's the thing. If you take their mouth shut and only their actions could show, would they show you they loved you? If you're in a relationship and you draw an equal sign out, is it unrequited, or do you feel equally balanced and yoked? Is your emotions equally expressed and helpful towards the other one, or is your emotions equally expressed and devastating to somebody? Because somebody out here's got toxic emotions and a toxic mouth. I can hear it. Okay, and so here's the thing. When you're in a relationship with somebody, this is what you got to ask yourself and them too. You're like, I have boundaries. I got a line. So with me and you're dealing with me, here's the thing. I'm going to express myself quite often. I'm going to express myself to you like this. Oh my gosh, when you showed up with flowers today, I really love that. This is how it makes me feel. You're going to write in your mind a mental note. Okay, well, B really likes it when I bring her flowers, so I'm going to mark that over here. Well, yesterday you showed up here and you got mad at me and you slammed my door. And I'm like, hey, don't slam my door when you come in my house. I don't like that. That makes me feel anxiety. It makes my children feel anxiety, and I don't like that. And so you're like, okay, I understand that. You put a mental note over here. So 5 weeks down the road, so-and-so comes in the house because they've had a bad day at work. They don't slam the door this time because they understand that it makes you feel a certain type of way when people come in and slam the door because they took a mental note. Now, if they come in again and they slam the door, you also can take a mental note of that. I told you how I felt about this. You didn't forget because we clearly discussed this, so you don't care how I feel about it. And at that point, you already know how the scales are weighing out. If they don't care how you feel about something, collective, whether it's happy or bad, or if it's sad, or if it's nervous, you know, something that makes you nervous, then don't be with them. If you can't trust them and you can't trust them with your life, you don't have any business with them. Because every time he opens the door for you, you're walking through his energy or her energy. You're carrying that with you in your biofield. Every time you sleep next to him, are you really going to sleep next to somebody you don't trust? Do you sleep like this, collective? I don't. I won't. I sleep by myself. Not because I have trust issues, just because that's my path right now. But I'm telling you right now, I've been in situations where I had to sleep like this. So I didn't get much sleep. I didn't look this healthy. I didn't feel this good. Honor your energy, collective. Women, you need to honor your energy. Quit letting people put all these conditions on you. People from your past, people who come across you and just say, oh my gosh, you must be PMS because of the way you're acting today. You're a little uptight. Well, no, maybe I'm just a little uptight because your energy come in and shifted out mine. You know, it's that type of thing. Honor your energy. Know who you are. Don't let people project at you and push things on you, collective. Okay? So, Holy Father, there's some situation in this you wanted me to come on here for. It's time. They're like, it's time, it's time, it's time. You made a wish on a shooting star, collective. Something's on fast track. Quickly. And look, this person of air come out. 7-7 on the board. But this person of air come out again. It could be a king or queen of swords. But this is the great mentalist here. This is a great thinker. This is also somebody who could be a little sarcastic and cold. Look, we have the numbers 88 here. 488 is on the board with these cards right now. Look the angel number up. But we have 2 Aries on the board with this air sign again. And that is, it's time. It's time to take action. It's a wish on a shooting star. It's a moment where somebody sat down and wondered where you were, collective. And all of a sudden, they had this thought that passed through their mind. This abrupt thought. Somebody's like, this is not rational. What do you mean this is what you're going to do? They are talking to this air sign. He's like, yep. This is what I'm going to do with this person. He's like, I think I might marry this person. I might gather with this friend. I think I'm going to really go this far. It could be a graduation, an anniversary, a wedding, a prom, a birthday, or a award ceremony. Somebody's going to feel betrayed by this. This betrayal and the cold-hearted truth. They could be 35 years old. It's an energy shift, though, they weren't expecting. Those 3 cards fell on the floor. It's angel number 355. That's somebody's about to shift out in their mind, their body, and their soul. And somebody didn't expect that. They didn't expect this person to triumph over evil. They did not expect an opportunity to come up for this air sign. He's like writing a letter, and he's like, here's the thing. I'm setting these boundaries with you. The final word is, yeah, look, he's got his fingers crossed in his backpack. So maybe to get out of this toxic situation, somebody's like, I love you, and they run out the door with their fingers crossed behind their back. I'm not telling you that's good to do. That's messing with somebody's mind, but it's coming in the form of a telephone call. Maybe they're like, I love you, yeah, call me later, block. But they've got their bags packed because there's too many. 77, look, 88, 55, 77, 33, and 22. This is the way everything's supposed to go for these 2 people. You could be a Aries with a air sign as your rising or your moon. Or you could be an air sign with an Aries in your moon. But either way, there's multiple options coming in for you. This is the turning point. It's a change in the circumstances. That's what that big giant tower is coming. Is that there's too many unresolved issues when dealing with this pack right here. And that's funny to me. And they're like, it's not you, it's really me. Something's just not been working out for me since spring. And this telephone call is going to feel like a betrayal to this Black Widow. And I say Black Widow because, look, they're going to get pretty local. Something local could happen. They could be local to you, but you're going to get pretty vocal with this person. Yeah, they're not going to be getting very much rest. But you're going to say what you had to say. You're going to clear out your throat chakra. Yes, yes. And then you're taking off. You're taking off on where you want to go. This man's like, I'm stuck in between 2 things. Well, I'm not anymore. I just give that rejection letter and walked out the door. I've got my bags packed and I'm headed on. I seen something in travel from the beginning of this reading, but you could be, maybe you have a child who does ballet. Maybe you do ballet, but there's ballet shoes here. This is the balancing act. Yes, 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 with the repairman. Something's being repaired. 1961, 16, 716. I've been seeing those numbers all day. But something's being fine-tuned. Maybe it's that guitar. Maybe he's about to become a star with this guitar, I hear. But it's this library right here. It's looking beneath the surface, going into your Akashic records. It's archives, it's hidden documents, it's learning information that's going to give you great mental force. It's a good, wise judgment, though. Collective, you're definitely about to be the life of the party. Somebody is motivated. You have divine favor, and they know this. You can repair something with this divine favor, they say, with this olive branch and this fishing pole. And yes, here, it's a truth. Somebody's giving in. They're coming to terms with this fact that you got divine favor, that you're going to accomplish everything you set out to, that you're even mentoring others. Maybe you're mentoring kids. Maybe you've been taking them fishing lately. But you're seeing things clear, and it was a 50-50 that you would. It's this sixth sense. It's that gift of knowing. You also got this ESP type of energy going on. It's your gut reaction. Maybe your gut locks up when something ain't right. Ugh. Maybe your head hurts when it ain't right. But you're seeing how divination can help your life. It's this gift of knowing. That's part of divination. It's allowing you to see. It's premonitions as well. Maybe you've recently went to a reader who told you something about this future planning. That it could go either way, 50-50. But you got this stamina, this strength, this self-improvement. Maybe you like to lift weights. Maybe you're this bodybuilder here. But you stand up for what you believe. You stronghold to it. And you're warding off evil energies right now because there's something more you want. Yeah, maybe you recently burned a book of mind games where somebody was always trying to rewrite history with you. Oh my gosh. Made me just think of something. It's time to roll the dice, collective. Roll with it, win or lose. It's an uncertain outcome, but what's going to happen next? It's actually fated for you. This is an alliance. It's what's happening next. You're getting your alliance. You're moving on into this commitment. So somebody's going to say yes. That's crazy. They're looking closely and they're like, maybe you're right. Find your way, collective. Go your own way. You know that song, Go Your Own Way? I'm hearing that. Go your own way. I'm not going to sing out here like that, but yeah. They're coming in with a diamond ring. Maybe on the 21st for you. That's pretty fast. But you have an invincible spiritual power in this interconnection with this soulmate. That's what they're coming to tell you, is they know they're your soulmate. You're too much like-minded. You're too much the same. There's something about you guys. It's this strong connection. And they're like, I'm sealing off anybody else from getting to you. I got the backbone to make you mine, and that's what's about to happen. You are the benefactor of me. You're going to be like, oh, really? Maybe you haven't seen this person in a while, collective. But this is definitely happening now. With the rainbow, patience pays off, collective. It's a promise of God. It's a God-sent promise, manifesting everything the way God wanted it at the perfect time. Maybe you guys could look like this couple right here. Maybe they're going to invite you to a bonfire and things are just going to spew out then. Look, the universe is like, go for it. Have fun. Take these abundance and grow with it. Grow into the big picture. All that creative force, all this law of one, this infinite source, the eternal connection and creation is awakening between this interconnection. It's heaven between you two. It's a higher perspective. Yeah, the white rabbit's coming. Tick tock, tick tock. I'm always in a hurry with a clock. Tick tock, tick tock. It's a curiosity. It's a spiritual awakening. Somebody's heeding the call. Yeah, few days. I'm telling you, it's going down. You could be a biker, this lone wolf. You could ride bikes. Maybe that's who's headed towards you, collective. My way or the highway? Well, it looks like he's on the highway. Doing 80 and a 60. A ticket. That's what he's like. He's like, screw a ticket. I'm doing 80 and a 60 to get to you, baby. He's like, I don't even care. He's like, you're my pearl. I've always been scuba diving for. He's like, so I pushed everything out, all these opposite unions, and I'm about to make it known. I got you some balloons. He's like, I want to continue this legacy with you. There's no way I could go forward another day without this and without you. That's your soulmate. I'm telling you, it's this unconditional bond. It's going to be your best friend, is what I know. Look, very likely, very, very likely, you're going to have this uncommon bond. These best friends from day one to A1. Maybe you're going to build a castle together. It's your fairy tale. It's your happily ever after. But very soon, everything's happening. Yeah. You got the castle in the night here with this shield. It says, be on guard, collective, because it's going down. Look, they're on their way traveling to you with this pioneer spirit. Things might seem a little unchanged right now, but it's rapid growth in your world. All right, collective, have a good day.